everybody, welcome to Tangle Break. Today we're going to be doing this tile, Fragment D-11, and we're going to be using the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle method. Step number 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I'm thankful for the time that we're able to take a break from our day to relax and draw. And the supplies we're going to use are a Micron 05 pen, a Zentangle pencil, a Tortillon, and a 3.5-inch tile. So let's get started. Get your tile and your pen, and we're going to do step 2, which is the corner dots. So just put a dot in each corner. Okay, step 3 is the border. Just connect the dots. Okay, step 4 is the string, and today we're going to be doing the grid. So go to the top of your tile and bring down a line to divide the 2 halves. Now go to each half, and we're going to divide those in half. Okay, turn your tile and do the same thing. Divide it in half. And then divide the 2 halves. One on the left and one on the right. Okay, so your grid is done. Now we're going to do the tangle, step 5. And this is what we're going to do. So we need to have it in triangles. So what I'm going to start to do is, let's divide each of these squares in half to make 2 triangles in each one. And I'm alternating the direction of the triangles, because that's going to make our design. So on the next row, top left to bottom right. And then I'm just going to bottom left to top right. And I'm just going to zigzag across here. Okay, third row, I'm going to start from the bottom left to the top right. And then I'm going to zigzag all the way across. Okay, and then the bottom row, I'm going to start from the top left corner to the bottom right corner, and then I'm just going to zigzag. Okay, so now the next step is I'm going to go to each triangle and put in a smaller triangle. Just following the sides, and that's it. Now I'm going to fill it in. And then I'm going to go to each corner and connect the triangle to each corner. And one more. And that is the fragment. That's it. That's all you have to do. So now we're going to do it in each triangle. Make a smaller triangle, fill it in, connect the corners, and that's it. Connect the corners. Okay, and you can go up and down, or you can go across. I'm choosing today to go across. You can go in any direction you want because this is all you have to do. Fill it in and connect the corners. Okay, go to the next one. Connect the corners. And go to the next one. Okay, connect the corners and go to the next one. Okay, go to the next one. Connect the corners. Okay, and then the last one on this row. Connect the corners. And then start the next row. You can do it in any order that you want. And then you're going to see a meta pattern, which is what they call it, when a bigger pattern appears by putting the fragments together. And connect the corners. We'll go right here. Okay, connect the corners. We'll make this just a little bit wider. And do that anytime you want. Connect the corners and go to the next square. Okay, connect the corners. And you can tell that the different triangles are a little bit different in size, and that's just the way the grid was made because we're doing it freehand. You can still get the same overall design effect, so do not stress if you're thinking your triangles side by side are not the same exact size. When we shade in a little bit, it has the same effect. No worries. Remember, we're doing this to relax. Okay, connect your corners. Okay, connect your corners. You can see that the meta pattern is starting to appear, and it reminds me of lattice work on wooden lattice work on some of the older houses that you'll see in neighborhoods. Okay, connect the corners. Okay, connect the corners. third row. Okay, next one. Okay, connect the corners. Okay, next one. Okay, next one. Okay, connect the corners. Two more on this row. Okay, and the last one on this row. Okay, connect the corners. Okay, in the last row. Fill it in. Connect your corners. Okay, next one. Okay, connect the corners. Okay, connect the corners. Okay, connect the corners. Okay, to your left. Okay, connect the corners. And the last one on this row. Okay, connect the corners. And now it's time for step 6 to shade. So get your pencil. And what you're going to do is around every filled in triangle where you blended it in, like where you made the corners go to the other corner, you're going to put pencil lead on that. So everywhere that there's a triangle that you connected the triangle to the edge, that's where you're putting pencil lead. So everywhere you connected the corners. Every time I say connect corners, this is where you're putting the pencil lid. So I just go to each filled in triangle and then work out from each corner. And that's where I'll put the pencil lid. We'll go back over it with a Tortillon to smooth it out. So right now you're mainly just making sure you get some pencil lid on it, because we'll smooth it out in our next part. Every corner. You can work around by rows or columns. Just hit every triangle, the corner of every triangle. I'm putting it on fairly thick, and then we're going to spread it with the Tortillon. So it looks just like a line right now, but it'll look like shadows when we spread it out. Okay, find every corner and fill it with some pencil lid. Every corner area that we connected. And right here on this triangle, and this corner right here, and I think that does it. Okay, so get your Tortillon, and we're going to go to each section and spread it out a little bit. Just flare it out on either side of that line to give it the shade. Give it some shadow there. And I'm going to each corner and spreading it. Just spread it along that line and the space around there. It gives it a nice shadow. And just go down the next column. And just spread out the pencil lid. So then you don't see any lines from the pencil, you just see the shade. Okay, this side's done. Let's move on to the next column. And the thicker your pencil lid is, the heavier the shading will turn out. It actually is darker in person than it is on the screen. So you might find that is happening when you're doing it too. That it comes out darker than what it looks like up here. And I think it just makes it nice. Just spread it out. Just one more section. And right here in the top corner, and that's it. Okay, so now it's time for step 7, initial and sign. So grab your pen and put your initials or your chop. And then on the back, this was Tangle Break. Fragment D-11. And step 8 is Appreciate Again. And you can look at it in any direction. And I hope you enjoyed your break today and had a chance to relax. And I'll see you next time on Tangle Break. Bye for now.